Hey guys, welcome to the very first official Mirror Match StarCraft 2 commentary. My name is CK and I am here today with my co-host JTN. How's it going, JTN?
I'm doing good. Yeah, as like Chris said, this is our first Mirror Match broadcast. MirrorMatch.net is this site that we're hosting under. It is a site that's going to be about video games, obviously, but the site's not done yet. But if if you feel like checking it out, guys can check it out. There's a couple articles on there, and yeah, a little bit about myself. Sorry, I am a primarily Zerg player, and we haven't really commented before, so it's going to be an interesting opportunity for us. And how about you talk a little about yourself, Chris?
So yeah, I'm a Terran player, primarily Terran. I guess my second race would be Zerg as well.
Yeah.
So neither of us are particularly Protoss players, but we still know enough about the game that hopefully we can offer some good insight into the Protoss play. So we're gonna get right into the game here. We have Incapable as the red Protoss on the bottom left, and Hybrid as the blue Zerg on the top right. And the map is Xel'Naga Caverns. Justin, what do you think about this map?
This map is one of the maps that a lot of people think are really balanced. The other ones is probably like Metalopolis, and another one is probably something like, what is the other one? There's
I don't
one more
know.
that's pretty balanced. I think it was Scrap Station, but a lot of
I mean,
people think
Scrap
that's
Station is a
really
pretty good
Zerg
one.
flavored.
Like I typically, as a Terran player, don't like playing Zerg against, on that map just because they can fast expand so easily. But you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
um,
And this map is really good for Zerg because it's really wide open. There's a lot of space for counterattacks, flanks, everything like that. And as we see here, Hybrid is very confident in that, and he is throwing down that, I think it was a 15 hatch, very fast expansion.
Yeah, now Incapable does see this, and the thing about Xel'Naga Caverns that's really cool is that you can have these there's so many entrances to this natural. I mean, you have this one guarded by the destructible rocks, of course, but you also have this path in the back that is guarded by this hedge, so you can't actually see past it. Hybrid is moving his Overlord over there, very, very smart, so they can see, any incoming attacks, any warp prisms, anything like that to try and take out his natural.
Yep, and we do see Hybrid patrolling around his ramp just to make sure that Incapable will not throw that proxy pylon down at his ramp and do a little cannon block, which is very, very annoying for all Zerg players.
Yeah, so we have the little bit of a, I guess, pain, the Zerg extractor trick for Hybrid on the Protoss, blocking the second gas. Very, very effective, especially if the Protoss is going for a Stalker build, and it does look like he was going for that because he threw down his Cybernetics core first.
Yep, and we do see a lot of very good scouting from both players. We see Incapable throwing down his probe out just to get a little glimpse of what he's doing. And we see Hybrid with his Overlord floating over there. Very safe against Protoss since their first unit will usually only be a Zealot, and not very smart against Terran, which, Marines can shoot up. So,
Yeah,
which is why I can get
exactly.
away with it right now.
Exactly. Now, Incapable not using his Chrono Boost to push out a Stalker or the Warp Gate technology, so it doesn't look like he's going for an early push. Instead, I think he's going for more of a macro game. His Harvester count is quite a bit higher than the Zerg player right now. Oh, but he throws down another gateway.
Oh,
So we do have
does look
3
like
gates.
a 3-gate so far. It's going to be
Yeah.
interesting to see what he's going to Chrono Boost.
Yeah, definitely. Now, I
He
do
does
think...
Chrono Boost the Warp Gate technology, so he will be going
Okay.
for a good push after this.
Yeah, yeah. He really needs to get rid of this extractor before he plants any other buildings down around there. Okay, and he gets rid of that, so he's free to make his other assimilator now.
Yep.
Now, Hybrid is throwing down a spine crawler in the natural. These defensive towers, very, very good against fending off attacks, very long range, and especially on a map like Xel'Naga Caverns, your natural is just so exposed.
Incapable is going for a 4-gate push, looks like.
Oh, so he is going for some early aggression, I guess, then. At this point, he might be saving up his Chrono Boost for these units. I'm not sure yet. Oh, there we go.
Still
He's Chrono boosting his Warp Gate.
And it's going to be interesting to see what he's going to transition to after his 4-gate if it's not successful, because a lot of 4-gate builds are very all-in. Not enough minerals to, expand or anything, because one base cannot support 4 gateways. 3 gateways is, I think, the maximum that one base can support you.
Yeah, so he
Yep.
is pushing out with his 2 Stalkers and a Zealot right now, along with the probe. Hybrid's Zergling speed is just about done. His lair is
And 10
on the way.
Zerglings coming out.
Yeah,
He's going
so
to be very well prepared. He
yeah,
does have
def-
3 spine crawlers around his natural.
Exactly. Now, I do wish that he would keep spewing larva on his hatchery. This gives the hatchery more larva, of course, so that he can produce more units. Yeah,
Yes.
definitely
His queen
spewing
does
it on
have
now.
a lot of energy right now. 7 minutes in the game with 40 energy is never a good sign. And Incapable is putting down a proxy pylon in that backdoor alley, like you mentioned, a very good path for a very hidden tech or hidden, just proxy pylons.
Exactly, and it's so close to the natural that he can just warp in units at any time as long as Hybrid does not know it's there.
Yep. More Zerglings coming out. Hybrid does know that a push is coming. He did put a couple of Zerglings into this force of Stalkers and Sentries and Zealots. He does know that there is going to be a big push coming very soon.
Yeah, now the Hydralisk Den is going down for the for Hybrid.
Very good choice. They just
very
tear
good
apart
choice.
gateway units.
Definitely. Does look like Incapable is pushing forward with his Stalkers and
he
his
is
Zealot
setting up an
Sentries.
expansion at the same time he's pushing. Very smart play.
Yeah, very, very good. Let's see if he can get off some good force fields in this choke to surround those Zerglings.
Here
but
comes
the
the
Zerglings are moving
Zergling.
up.
Just to poke in a little. Force fields are going to be key. Because Zerglings just completely rip apart Stalkers and there are not enough Zealots to completely...
Yeah, definitely. Now the Zealots
Here
are
comes a
moving in
very
from the
good
back
surround.
for two-pronged attack. Going for the two-pronged attack. He's killing drones in the back line. Does Hybrid see this? No. His Zerglings are trying to flank around, but the force fields are really well placed. So I think Hybrid's going to have to fall back at this point in time.
Oh man, Hybrid is losing a lot of drones from that backdoor attack.
Yeah,
Those
and his
spies
flying claws
have
are doing a
very
lot of
good-
damage, but he's able to get a surround off Incapable Stalkers in the back line, but his queen is going down fast. Incapable still warping in Stalkers from that back
Oh, and
pylon.
22 Zerglings morphing in. That is crazy.
Yeah, he really needs this right now. I don't think he's going to be able to hold his natural. He needs to regroup and collect his forces. He does have Hydro stand out. I'd like to see some Hydros. Oh, but he's able to get a good surround off the
More
Stalkers.
Zealots and Stalkers warping in the back alley. This pressure is just going to keep going on and on and on.
Relentless Protoss pressure, very, very good while he sets up his own natural. And of course, the best defense is a good offense. So by putting pressure on, he's able to secure his own economy.
And here comes the small push from Incapable again, but not very many drones there for him to kill at all. So looks like these Zerglings are going to have a good surround on these Protoss units.
Yeah, Hybrid now behind on the economy. Incapable doing a very, very good job of keeping the pressure on Hybrid so that he can't get saturation on his natural.
Yep, and I think Incapable can be macroing a little bit harder. He does have 2 base right now, which is, a direct result from his early pressure, which killed a lot of drones from Hybrid and forced him to make tons of Zerglings, using up all those larva eggs.
Yeah, definitely. Now, Hybrid swinging by those Xel'Naga watchtowers, vision is very, very key, especially in a map like this where the Xel'Naga watchtowers cover the entire middle side. So you can really see any flanks around the left side and the right side as well. So only really the air is going to be able to get past you if you have that vision.
In this map especially, the Xel'Naga towers are so key to just knowing everything of what your opponent's doing. And I really like the creep spec from Hybrid. He does have tons of creep tumors popping up, so I really think that he's doing a good job on that front.
Yeah, definitely a very good job of spreading the creep, something that's very, very key, especially on a map like Xel'Naga Caverns, where it's not particularly a long distance from your base to the other base. Having that creep line all the way there pretty much gives you free map hack.
Oh, and I don't think Incapable saw that Hydra Den at all. If he saw that Hydra Den, I think he would have gone Colossus, but he doesn't even have a robotics facility, so he doesn't even have an observer to just scout out what tech Hybrid is going. Because right now, for all he knows, he's just going mass Zerglings.
Yeah. And definitely those Colossus would do so much damage against the Hydralisks, which are light armor, and the Colossus pretty much would just, burn them
and
to a
here
crisp.
comes the Zerglings for a little quick counterattack. And how many pros will it kill? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh, he's just tearing them apart. I don't think Incapable even saw this.
Of probe kills.
Great, now he's pulling out, not sacrificing his units. Very, very smart. There was no need to leave those units there to die. He got the information that he needed, and Incapable now trying to get his worker count back up to par.
Yeah, a lot of players in the lower leagues, they just, commit their units to a harass that, doesn't work. Sure, it kills off a lot of probes or drones or whatever, but they end up losing their whole force.
So we have a Dark Shrine coming.
Dark
we do
Templars
have the Dark Templars. Yeah, so I didn't see that, but it is coming out from Incapable. I'm not sure if Hybrid's going to be able to see this. He doesn't have any sort of detection, and because the Dark Templars are permanently cloaked, He's really going to have to get, turn one of his overlords into an overseer, and he doesn't even have an evolution chamber down.
Yeah,
so
I know. It does look like he's going to have to react very fast to this. He does have overlords positioned, but he just needs to morph them to overseers. Oh, it does look like Hybrid knows what's happening, pulls up all his drones, and Incapable is just going to go after the Hybrid then straight up.
Yeah, very, very good move by Incapable, so that Hybrid cannot make any more Hydroliths. Oh, and
And
he
here
goes down.
comes the Overseer. Those Dark Templars are not going to be able to survive for very long.
Yeah,
You know what I
especially.
think Incapable should have done? He should have split up those Dark Templars up.
Yeah, definitely.
He had
I think
a lot of areas to attack. He didn't need to bunch them all up
Exactly,
together.
because I mean the Dark Templars do enough DPS as is. I mean, one shot from a Dark Templar can kill a worker instantly. So I don't think he needed 3 in the main. He could have had some at the back of the natural as well, putting more pressure and diverting more attention from Hybrid.
You know, I think he should have gone for the layer. I mean, I think it was a DreamHack game where someone made 3 Dark Templars and you just focused down the layer of a Zerg player, and this completely just turned the game around. It was actually really funny. Like he just
that could have been
straight
really
for the
bad.
layer.
Yeah, that could have been really bad for the Zerg player as well. He would have had to tech up again, and he would have lost his main base, of course.
So it looks
Now,
like
does look
Hybrid
like-
is destroying those rocks, setting up another expansion, up 3 bases, and Incapable is going up for a Zealot-focused army. What is he putting up? He does have a robotics facility popped up, and he probably will be going for those Colossus since he does see that Hydra gun.
Yeah. Now he is researching charge for the Zealots. Of course, that makes the charges. That makes the Zealots so much more effective because they can charge right into battle and do all this.
Chris, Hybrid knows that Incapable saw that Hydra Den and he probably would be going Colossus, but he smartly puts down an Infestation Pit and a Spire instead of a Hydra Den. So those Colossus that are going to be coming out are going to be totally directly countered.
Yeah,